like, nah, don't feel bad, yo. She eating herself in that shit.
Word.
Nah, that
she
shit.
be
bugging
if she don't get her snacks. Yo, she be bugging.
That shit got MSG in it, bro. That shit make them.
My nigga, when I tell you her meal is the craziest shit you ever seen.
You sure?
Niggas usually eat 2-3 hamburgers at most at the barbecue. Let me get 11 burgers, 2 plates of pasta salad, 2 bowls of macaroni, 8. She says she drinks 2 6-packs of soda a day. I said, yo, you bugging out.
My sides are.
No, Bob, you ain't got the light over there?
And I don't think it's cans. I think it's the bottles.
Right.
Nah,
man.
He's looking for a specific What? Is that how you want to get the camera work?
Yeah.
Good though. Alright, so talk with me. Okay. You're. Like, say, like, yeah. So, like,
A, B, C, D, E.
Wait, which mic are you?
I'm Cheetos mic, so what is that, like 4?
So I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna step right
Yeah. Yeah, nah, it's in the buffer, so that's good. That's what I'm saying. The chords are fine. Just don't be like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't, you know. Just don't, yeah, drop it. Like, I might say something. She said she might kick up. She's trying not to kick it out.
Everyone put their phone.
Sorry, it's gonna be. I just gotta make sure it sounds good when I press play.
That's fine.
I could love her, she could smell the. I don't have that same orange thing. Alright. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. Tell your niggas to shut the fuck up.
In the kitchen. That's how we work.
Cooking.
Always.
Alright. You ready?
I've never heard them this turn, I swear to God.
Hey, it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. Are y'all ready?
49-47?
It's 45, 40. Oh, I wish Carlos was here because I had said I second that emotion, and he said I second that motion, but it's actually a motion. I don't know why I said
Carlos
that.
in here. You always have to get back from Carlos when he's not here.
I'm just letting him know that I was right, just like I was right about everything.
Okay,
In life.
Relax.
What up, bro?
It's goody. Back at it.
Back at it like we never left.
Hey.
This is episode 35 of Sneak Therapy.
This shit can vote. It can get a good rate at the.
We should have
when
good
you rent a
credit by
car.
now. Episode
Yeah.
credit should be A1. We went through the
Sounds
perils
right.
of life,
Word.
and we've mastered it. Today is a dope day for me. For me personally, I don't know how you feel. I first met this guest that we have through the sneaker shit. Most of the people I fuck with is through the sneaker shit, but I've been asking this woman, I probably a million times to come through, cause she's fucking dope. Like the shit that she does with children, the style, the lyrical game.
Yo, I love ladies that can rap is always a plus.
Fire. Just her in general, like, it's very rare. Shit, I don't think I see anybody else in my story singing everywhere they go. Literally, like, the store, down the street, like, loud as shit, too, in the gym.
You know, it was that wild one. I remember when we was trying to get it together, and I started, like, doing my research, because, you know, I hate Facebook. So, I remember it was like, yeah, she was like, she had to go to opera or some shit. I'm like, damn, her musical ear going all the way to the motherfucking opera. Listen to the motherfucker. Would you listen to Bach and all that good shit? Some fucking Beethoven out this shit.
Honestly, some Mozart.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you why, because I have a song on my project coming up called Mozart.
That's fire.
And like when I was doing research, cause I know you might know about something, but I was like, you know what, let me tap in a little bit to get some extra inspiration. And then I started researching, I got intrigued, and then I found out they was having an opera.
showing a particular show at the opera.
Okay.
And I was like, let me fucking check this shit out.
So you did your homework.
There you go.
This is Baller motherfucking Brown in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to Sneak Therapy. We only put real special guests on Sneak Therapy.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys. I'm grateful to be here.
Well, we're grateful to have you.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome to the Garden State. Appreciate the drive. Was it hell?
Nah, I actually commuted on train. I hold train whipping it right now.
Oh,
so,
shit.
What I mean?
It's like, yo, train ain't that bad.
Nah, I think the train is easier.
Word. Especially if you're just taking yourself, it's perfect. If you got like kids, it might be a little bit more. But a train, especially coming to Jersey, especially where I'm at, I'm like basically in the city of Essex County, New Jersey area. So it's like what was it, like a Wong Bong, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, straight Wong Bong. Liddy. Lefty. That's a good nickname for you, dude.
I like it. But yo, it's good. Like, how you been? How you doing?
What you working on? What's new?
No, wait. We gotta
gas.
go.
Give us the gas.
Macau be jumping the gun.
Nah, it's all good. I'm good, man.
So how exactly did you get the name Baller? And I know it's an acronym.
Yeah. So
okay.
Baller is spelled correctly. It's BALLER, Brown. And Baller is an acronym for Best at Learning, Living, Earning Riches, because you have to live and learn to earn the best in life. And it kind of, actually, that name kind of came to me before my musical journey. And like when I was younger, like definitely in college, like I played a lot of ball and a lot of different tournaments, and people used to call me Baller, like, oh, you're a baller. And plus, because of my style and stuff like that, people like, yo, you're a baller. And I was like, but I felt it was kind of cliche. So I didn't really want to take that in because everybody feel like a baller. And, at that time, it's like, I'm a baller, and niggas be expecting certain shit. And I'm like, I ain't here for all of that. So, but then one day I was just walking down the Ave, Jamaica Ave, and then this dude, he just was like, he saw me from a distance, and he was like, yo, you a baller. And then as he got closer, he looked me from head to toe, and he looked at like, and then he started screaming. He was like, yo, you a baller, oh my God. And then when that happened, I was like, nah, something.
That shit ordained.
Yeah, it's like
something.
It's
an infamy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's fire.
And then one day when I was on my way back to class in school, maybe like, I can't say how long later or after that, maybe like a week, I don't know, a day, whatever it was. But something just popped in my head, Best at Learning, Living, Earning Riches. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
fire.
dope. The acronyms, that's the win.
I know,
Straight
I was
up.
waiting for that. We fuck with acronyms. So.
Yeah, heavy. I speak in that shit. And the solving is the best part. But you said you were ball, you said you hooped. So what spot you play?
Forward. Normally power forward.
Okay.
Center on occasion, but mainly like a 4.
Oh, so you still playing to the back? Because women, I know about the women's game, it's a lot more team and it's tactical.
Mm-hmm.
Like men's game is breaking up offense, going straight to the goal.
Yeah.
I think with the women's game, y'all play real ass fucking defense.
Yeah. And offense.
It's you gotta be precise. The ball better be there.
Yeah.
It's intense and it's a lot more tactical. That's why the scores are lower because it's in tune.
Mm-hmm.
Just because women can't dunk. That's why
Right,
that's why you don't make the same money as men.
Right.
But
Oh, no, I mean.
nah, I'm not just yo. I love women's game.
Nah, I know.
Shout out to I love the LA Sparks. So don't even do that.
And there's different factors too, because you have to remember, like before the NBA was the ABA,
Yeah.
so it took time for the NBA to
to
get
get-
where it is
yeah,
today.
yeah.
So the WNBA is still fairly brand new.
Yeah, it's like
And
what?
because they
Yeah.
can't dunk, it's less of an entertainment value.
This is
So
true.
I just be realistic about shit. Like I don't be mad like, oh yeah. I just really try to be logical about
Yeah.
things.
Word.
It's Michael Jordan's fault. It's fucking Michael Jordan's fault.
Why we gonna blame Michael Jordan?
Because he's the reason why niggas play ball the way they do now.
So you attended St. John's. That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, I did.
That's pretty impressive. You ball for them? Like they were giving you the ball?
Nah, I didn't. I kind of. So I went there. Actually, I applied for like 7 different colleges, and I got accepted to like it was either 8 or 7, but I got accepted either 7 out of 8 or 6 out of the 7. One of which was St. John's. I actually got accepted to UConn too. I wanted to go, but I feel like if I went there, I probably definitely would have a good chance of working on the team. But I ain't gonna lie. Like I heard your last episode about adulting,
Yeah.
and it was like.
Yeah.
Nobody really showed me what to do, so
Yeah.
I ain't really applied
Get
for
money.
financial aid, so I didn't want to go out of state and not have no money.
Yeah.
Because straight up, my mom told me she wasn't helping me, and I was like, damn. So when I stayed at St. John's, and then I was like, let me stay home, and then had to figure out a lot of things kind of on my own. And it's funny because I got this song on my project called Soundcheck of My Life, and I talked a little bit about that.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got. I mean, we gotta make it better for all. That's it. Like we talk about that all the time, but we didn't learn that. Our parents worked hard, and my mom worked 3 jobs. We had food, we had a roof. she's good. You know what I mean?
Word.
She can go to the mall, buy her occasional pair of shoes. She went from Coach to Louis Vuitton. Rosie doing good. So, but you know what I mean? But
Facts.
yeah,
This is true.
that's what she showed us. But we're gonna take it to that next level. But enough about us. We're here for you.
Word.
We're here for you.
Nah, because I'm learning about y'all too, so I appreciate it.
We want everybody to learn about us on YouTube. HudFlowVera.
Cal's like, he's all for that.
I'm always plugging.
See, this for us, like,
This
not the
amazing.
sidebar, but, like, he's entertaining. Like, I'm way more reserved, way more recluse. Entertaining, not like he's a fucking monkey or a puppet, but he's more like
extrovert. She's introvert.
He's an extrovert introvert because he's not gonna go out and do what he needs to do to make sure, like, he's funny as shit, like, hilarious. So
Everyone knows
we
that.
put this together, you know, I'm his anchor.
That's what's up, though.
I think we're like it's like because we're tight. We're not like the normal brother and sister. Like
Because our
when we
mother
fight,
worked.
yeah. So when we fight, like people, it sounds way more violent than what it is. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's always love, I think like with me and my sisters just dope. Like that's my dog. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
But you work for the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that
yeah.
about?
So-
I saw that. That blew my mind.
So yeah, so coming, I had set up so I went to St. John's and I studied sports management,
Okay.
and then I set up how you have an internship? So I set up my internship for my last semester in college, so that whatever organization I work for, hopefully when I graduated, I could transition from an internship to a job.
Smart.
You know what I mean? So I kind of executed that, and then what happened is my oldest sister, shout out to my sister Gina, but she grew up with somebody who was an executive at the NBA.
All right.
So she just kind of plugged me in. She was like, yo, this is my aunt. So I sent them my resume, and then I still have to do the rest on my own, but she got my resume in the door. And then he called me in for an interview, for internship, and then, that happened. The internship turned into a part-time position, and then so on and so forth. But then something kind of happened, and they laid mad niggas off. And then I was like, damn. So it was like kind of like a shocking experience, and it was hard to get a job at that time, like, because of the economy in New York at that time, which is really fucked up. So at that time, it was just about just getting a job, and then that kind of took me in the direction of just working with young people. I did a little bit of like telemarketing for a minute.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that. I definitely had a stint with that.
We still out here.
I did that
I ain't telling you where I work because I want y'all calling me.
Nah, I did not tell. You don't telemarket. Like I did some shit where I had to call like people to raise money for like cancer awareness. Hindsight is 2020 because you know now like only 10% of the shit has to go to the actual thing. But this lady's like, my husband died from cancer. Now what? And I was like, all right, I quit. Like I can't do this shit, yo. Like
I shit so it's kind of fucked up because at that time I was like young and but that was like. It was like that's when internet service was changing. So niggas would call up and I would just straight slam niggas, man. Like you know what slamming is?
I don't know. I know where you at.
Yeah, I was slamming niggas. My commission was lit though.
I know where you at. I used to have a job like that.
yeah, you gotta be vicious. If you're vicious, you gonna be lucrative.
I was wrong. Mama got my ass back. I ain't gonna.
I sold shit over the phone, and I don't give a low prices on nothing. You gotta be fucking crying with me. I'm giving you a full note. I want all your money. I don't give a fuck about you. Straight up. That sounds like your problem. Cause no one gives a fuck about mine. The bill man's like, are you good? Did you work this week?
We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck. Comcast don't want any shit.
Nope.
I gave Comcast some money. They still send me a text like, you can pay a little more if you like.
Like what?
You want to pay a little more? Pull up.
Yo.
Comcast ain't shit, but fuck a Comcast.
Yeah, fuck Comcast. They do it. We're not gonna go on there. So now you work with like young adults or like all ages of kids.
Well, so after like that little telemarketing job, I kind of went in more direction of kind of working with kids, and I got to like figure out my career. And it was like it's funny because I was so shell shocked from that experience at the NBA, how they just laid my niggas off. If I'd have known, I would have been back into it, but I just ain't know how. Like I was discouraged and so life kind of just took me in the direction of working with kids, and I kind of was working with kids like prior to that. Like I used to work for PL during the summertime, so I just was like, you know what? And then I ended up working like after school, and then kind of just growing from there. Like then I ended up working at like foster care, and then more on the administrative side. And then like teaching young people, like I used to oversee like an internship. I used to work at residential treatment facilities. I used to have oversaw this internship program, and then that was like a really meaningful and impactful position because you're helping young people people like to make money. So you're helping them gain skills, and learn professionalism, and like learn different skills and shit, like to help them kind of like adultism, right?
You're teaching baller. That's what I like to call it. I mean,
Oh,
you got the shit with that, my G.
Teaching them
You're teaching your shit. You're teaching your swag level.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's dope. Like I think, like you said before, like when you said it was like ordained, it was like foresight, and then there it is. You know what I mean? I see it. Like I peeped it. Like you came here and drippy. Like not many people can pull off high Kobe's like you're doing right now. Gonna put it out there for you.
I appreciate it.
Because I couldn't do it. And you were fucking killing it right now. Like, I thought I was going to shit today. I pulled the sixes. I was like, oh, those shits is winning.
Yo,
I pulled them off for y'all.
I appreciate that. Always coming fresh kicks with you.
and they fresh too.
Ooh.
Got the ugly ass shit.
I
Got the
appreciate
ugly
it.
ass
Wow.
shit.
So what's your grill?
You know it's funny because yo, like, and it was funny because I was like, right. So I took a picture. So I'm not in love with the sneaker game like I used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if my grill right now okay, the Kobe Prelude 8s.
Oh,
Those are my grills. Those are
yes.
definitely my grills.
The Mamba Seats is coming out.
They came out today.
Oh, they did come out today. I'm supposed to, yeah.
How they look?
They're
they're
the
gorgeous.
sixes. They're white with black.
They're black. They're
The
black with
back,
white.
yeah, they're black with white, and then the back says Kobe, and the other side says GG, but it has like a number 2 on it.
And a snake skin on it. It's got the snake skin
Yeah,
on
them
it.
shits is fire.
It's just a serious.
They really fire.
I gotta check it out. I want to double check that.
Yeah,
I
so
got the like, it's definitely pretty. It's either the 8s or the 9s, but.
Nah, Kobe's rock.
Kobe all day. Yo, give me a Grinch over that.
If I would've like, I have a pair of platinum white posits. Those would've been my grills before. But I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't invested in taking care of them, so they kind of like falling apart. So I can't even do nothing with them.
Yeah, and if you wear them and them shits just explode, it's
Shit
just
still
sad.
just fall apart. So it's
I
It's
fucked with
sad.
the C Green band. I used to hoop with them after a while. Long story.
Nah, once them shits do that, it's just like, you don't even want to be outside no more. Like, I don't even want to go there. You know, like, I'm fucking going home.
Yo, that's a fact.
That's some bullshit.
Those are probably my grills right there.
Yeah, we asked all the real sneakerheads what's their grills.
And my favorite kick is probably the Air Force Foams though.
Really?
Yeah.
You fuck with those?
Yeah, the old ones, like the original.
The original
shits.
ones.
Not the new material when they switched
Yeah,
material,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the silver shits. I got the Kobe's, the purple joints, the original all white.
Oh.
The only ones I don't have is the all black on black. The
Okay.
OG shits, not the new shits that look all shiny and
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
Like I don't really.
Foams are dead.
Yeah.
Foams
they
are, I put a big gun to them
Yeah,
shits.
yeah.
I will never buy another pair. Not these new shit.
I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Not these
I
new
actually took a
shits.
picture.
They do too
That's
much,
what I
man. It's like, bro, you gotta just
These right here.
relax.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And I got the Kobe shits. Like those are kind of hard to find.
Yeah. You gotta keep it grounded.
These are my grills right here. The Kobe
Yeah,
shits
them
right
shits
here.
is fire.
These shits right here.
Oh yeah.
They're so sick.
I know I was coming in there. And I forgot I had these, so these will probably be.
Wow.
I don't even be
So
wearing
you got
shits
the
like that.
Politos just chilling in the cut.
just chilling in the cut.
Yeah,
I love the
niggas,
vibes.
no, nines are so underrated,
I
man.
love
Like
the
niggas
vibes.
sleep on nines, bro.
These are the IDs. I had saw somebody else.
Nah, them shits
Oh,
is fire.
I used to, yeah.
Take
You
the-
took advantage of it, yo. Those Dornbachers though.
Yeah.
Those Dornbachers something special. You pulled them out, I would've.
I gotta wear them, man.
You would tell you.
Yo, you do, because I had them and I had kids. My foot grew. Never got wear them.
Yo,
Then not only that, you don't wear them shits fall apart. Like they
Yeah.
got too time to wear them.
yo, you gotta take them out the box. Put your sneakers in
Yeah, you
plastic.
definitely gotta wear
I
Take
them.
them
know,
out the
I
box.
know.
Put them in plastic now.
Case
Boxes.
and shit, you right.
Yo, not to get off topic, but I was looking at these niggas have problems with the fucking Hello Kitty Prestos. Shit's is money.
Yeah, them shit. I mean, they're fire, but like for a little kid.
I'm gonna wear them shit.
Like, I
On the
This
corner, I
nigga
wanted
is
them shit
six-
too. Cause
oh,
the niggas
six
is like, gonna get these prestos.
Yo,
this
just
nigga
pull
is
up on
6'3", 3+. And Hello
Oh yeah,
Hello
what?
Kitty
Breast
with the ball
cancer
top
awareness
of the
month, I'm wearing them
Top of the
shits.
Them shit is fire. The box is fire too. Y'all me. Y'all give a fuck.
I love it.
You know what I mean? This is not me. That's why.
So like being an alpha female in a rap game and also being like lesbian, do you feel like that
You
creates?
said I was lesbian. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I was about to be like,
I like what you did there, boy, around.
just getting the shit out of me. I'm like, I know how
We got ran as shit. We got ran as motherfucker.
You know what it is? I'm a person person before I'm anything else.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm a black woman before I'm anything
Yeah,
else.
that's why I said I respect you
And
for
if,
it.
you know, and if it wasn't like a category, I would still be me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I say this too, like to put it out there, like I'm not, and I don't wanna, but I'm not like the person that's waving that gay flag. I'm not the ambassador for the, like I support the community, don't get it twisted, but I'm not.
You are you.
I'm me first. Like I'm not repping,
I'm gonna tell you
wearing
this, B.
rainbow stuff and
Got you.
waving the flag and planting it. I'm not.
I'm gonna just say this right here and now. I don't know why you want those responsibilities. I don't know why you came onto this side. You fucking crazy.
Like,
This pussy's crazy.
That's a whole nother conversation. I ain't gonna hold
We'll
you
do it on
like
wax.
because, and that's why like.
Welcome to the dark
You
side,
know what
nigga.
it is? No, it is though. And you know it's funny because even as a female and who deals with females, I'll be like, yo, chicks be wilding out. So I take a male perspective with a lot of different things. Like I listen, I ain't gonna be lie. I be on my red pill. I be on my red pill content, man.
Yeah.
I watch Poor Man Podcast, Kevin Samuels, Alpha Male Strategy.
Listen.
I used to be simping. I ain't gonna lie. Let's be simping, man. Got cool out there. That shit is not a good feeling, bro.
Wow.
You
Fox
gotta
is
be
crazy.
and it will have you doing some wild shit. So I understand things from it's like both sides of the spectrum.
I think, like, I got a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying? I think,
I be looking for my dudes. I ain't
yo,
gonna
you
lie,
got
man.
to.
Fuck that shit,
You
yo.
all the way in. You all the way in. And I mean,
Cause I understand, yo.
yo, welcome to, I told you, welcome to the doctor. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to judge, but I know something women you probably meet that's probably because some DDN motherfucker fucked them all up. They came on to, you know what I mean? I don't know how it goes. I don't know all the stories, but I know
that's
it's
unfair to you though.
yeah.
But no,
But
you had a
I'm
question,
sorry.
so I don't want you to forget about your
I'm just saying I'm sorry because we did that. Now you got to deal with that. I know that shit way
Nah,
worse.
like, yo, listen.
That shit way worse.
It is what it is. You attract, like,
I tried to fucking
you know,
crazy.
I understand why I was in the relationships that I was in, and that's why I'm not in one now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I really just focus on my purpose. Like, I do
Ooh,
my
that
best to
preach.
focus on my purpose.
Damn, we need Carlos.
Like, you
Man.
know what I mean? Got that from Kevin Samuels, too. Like, you focus on the purpose, a lot of shit will come to
There
you.
you go.
Facts.
Preach. Preach.
So, you know, and not taking nothing away from the ladies, because I understand,
Yo,
but I
we love
also
you,
understand
baby.
how, like, social media impact. Because, like, my last relationship, she was, like, really a mom fuck. And she really, like, was, and you know, she really, like, was manipulative. Really manipulative. So it was, like, it helped me to understand, like, what, like, certain dudes go through from a certain perspective.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then also, she was, like, doing just a lot of wacky shit. And I allowed it, though. So that's when, me allowing it, I had to look at myself when I got out of that relationship. Like, yo, what the fuck is up with me
Word.
to allow this wacky shit?
For real, it's like
So,
people is
I take a
people.
step back and look at myself.
People is people, men and women, whatever. But like, when you become toxic and you're like, or she's toxic, but she's cool. She does other thrill things really cool. You know what I'm saying? It fucks with your mental because now you're accepting shit.
Right.
And that's on both
Some
ends,
unhealthy
men and
shit.
women. Unhealthy people are unhealthy people.
Word.
Black, white, or indifferent. You feel me? So I think we gotta, no more toxic motherfuckers, man. You toxic, just
Stay the fuck
And
away.
Just stay away.
And you know what it is? Because actually, when I talk to my young people, I used to do this like workshop, like unhealthy relationship versus unhealthy relationships. Sometimes we do unhealthy shit. Like
Word.
we eat chips or
Word.
we eat shit that's not always the healthiest. But it's about being aware and slowly changing that to
Word,
a healthy.
word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with your relationships. You might be in an unhealthy relationship, but it's about understanding, being aware of certain shits. You can make those changes to make your future relationships healthy.
you wanna grow.
You
You
know what
gotta
I'm
be able to
saying?
grow. Everybody gotta grow. You gotta die. Oh,
That motherfucker
I
love
told you, I'm
himself,
awesome.
too.
Yo,
Yes, yes.
Niggas don't know how to love themselves, man. They need,
That's
that's why
my
they need
problem.
other niggas, man.
I love me some me. I love,
Yeah, validation.
validation.
Necessity
Yeah.
for validation is insane.
Look how many likes I got. Look at it. I'm
That
like,
shit is crazy.
just keep pushing it.
Like,
They're
what
gonna
were
come.
you doing before this? Like, you were existing.
Yeah.
Right?
But
And it
you,
was fine. Now it's just like every day. I literally just posted about this shit. Like every day I come online, there's just a certain group of people that's just like loyalty this and fake friends. Like you 30 plus, you should have kind of figured this out by
you
now.
still hanging
Like,
around fake niggas?
and then you also think too like it's sneak this, and you obviously are trying to have somebody read it, but it's like why? Who cares?
And that's why I realize like age don't really mean shit. It's about your mind state. Cause I know young people that got a mature mind state. I know young people that got an immature mind state. I know older people that got a mature mind state. Older people that got an immature mind state. It's really about your mindset.
Yeah, wisdom don't come with age. You know what I
Right,
mean? A lot of people don't know that. Because you're older,
Exactly.
you know shit.
Yep.
I mean, you may not know nothing.
Anything.
Anything. Don't go grammatical on me, nigga.
To be honest, that's why I work with young people. Like you actually, I think my favorite age range is actually 16 to 24 because that's when they come into like a more logical state of mind. They come into their own with y'all. I don't really fuck with like that 11 to 13. That shit is real.
Yeah.
That's scary right there.
They different.
And like they really are. So they 13 and up, but preferably 16 to 24 because. That's why I work with young people, that's what I want to say, because they're still growing, their mind is still developing, they still trying to figure shit out. I even take it all the way up to like even 30.
Yeah, word.
There's some people that I work with that are like 28 and they, you know, but once you over 30, you doing dumb shit, I don't got no time for that. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
No more.
Nah, I'm gonna hold you accountable because I ain't with that shit. Like you too old for this shit, man.
Word.
Because now that it starts to set in.
Word.
And it's like I would be wrong if I didn't hold you accountable for this fuck shit.
Yes.
Word.
Because you
And 30's graceful.
Word.
I know you still learning, but it's
Shit.
but it's niggas in 40s and 50s is the same shit.
Yeah.
You be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up.
Yo, come on now.
Y'all out here.
You
tripping.
start speaking. Yeah, like, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just start doing fuck shit late. Like, you either start fuck shit early or start fuck shit late. You gotta get your fuck shit out early. You gotta get those things going.
Yeah.
Do fuck shit.
Do fuck shit early. Because you learn from fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But stop doing, you can't be doing fuck shit at 34. That's like, I'm gonna raise the cutoff for political purposes and pandemic. We'll raise it to 34. After 35, you still doing fuck shit?
Yeah, you gotta get it together.
You gotta get it together.
But you know what it is? Even like, honestly, I would say, there's young people that I know that be doing fuck shit. If you can't, accountability, like, that's any age for me.
Word.
Like, I can't, like, you could be young and in your 20s and, like, with certain things, I still gotta hold you accountable.
Oh, it's a level
like,
to the shit.
Right.
It's a level to the
right,
shit.
Right.
You
So
know
it's like,
you did.
yeah, like stop fucking around, cause like I know you're young and you're still growing and you're learning, but I still gotta hold you accountable for this fucking poor mentality or these poor decisions that you're making. And I can't yes man you because if I did, then I'm contributing and enabling that, and then as you get older, that shit gonna set in, and I'll be like, what the fuck, I contributed to that shit.
You created that
so
monster.
at least I know, so it's like I'm not doing that. So accountability is like
Yeah, you gotta. It's like I think especially when you're trying to pour into anything, you gotta give love, but you gotta give sugar and vinegar. Can't give all sugar. They'll give you all sugar, then you're not gonna learn.
Yeah.
Vinegar, you gotta get a little vinegar. Shit tastes bad. Eat that.
Can I say, because it was that last relationship when I got out of that, I had to take a look at myself and I learned that I used to be really people pleasing. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, and then I ended up coming across this different information, these YouTubers out this like this one YouTuber Spiritual Zoe, he had this one video called No. And I listened to that show, man, this shit made mad sense. And I kind of had like a awakening in a sense. And then I was like, man, fuck people pleasing, man. That's why I be singing all out loud sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be saucy. But most of the time, but most of the time, I'm just being free.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, I'm really just being free because it's like, fuck what you think. You don't know who I am. And if we had a conversation, I'll probably rock you to sleep or tell you more about yourself than you even know about. Like, I'm not trying to be stupid, but people think they know and they don't really have no idea. Yeah.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Right. Because I can tell you about shit that you probably don't even know.
Word.
So, because I won't judge you.
Right.
I do my best not to judge you.
I try to take everything at face value, even when I know it kind of looks fucked up. Because some shit just be looking fucked up. I get it. It be looking fucked up, but you kind of face value at first. And then if you give me whatever, then all right, accordingly.
Yeah.
That's how you got to measure it.
I ain't gonna lie, you know how many homeless niggas I'm learning shit from? Like,
Nigga, what?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Homeless people know shit.
Like, you look at them, you know, I had conversations with homeless people and like people that look, you know, you just never know. And I be like, damn, man, they just dropped the jewel on me. Like,
Word.
But
I love learning.
But like, even if you get it from that weird space, even though like when people are homeless, it's not because it's like, yo, I just want to be home. Some people are fucked up. And some people out there are really doing, like, they're just fucked up. But sometimes it's just like, I lost my job, they raised my rent, but I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. And now I'm on the street. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. But
some just want to be free of the system.
yeah, I don't want to walk the chains.
They don't want to be.
They look like Kanye, but they got Kanye money. living in the house with his
I
bag
know,
or
right?
whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's the same difference with money.
Word.
Exactly.
It's all
Like,
about-
that's kind of dope. A dope analogy.
Yeah.
Word. Facts.
I remember one
Indeed.
time I gave a homeless person $1 and they looked at me, they was like, "Yo, you see that building right there?" I was like, "Yeah." They was like, "That's a bank. Next time you put it in," I was like, "Oh shit."
Ooh.
See?
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I give out whatever cash I have left because I don't carry cash. So if I have some cash and I give it to you, you say that. That's why I don't carry cash.
Nah,
So no, he was trying to put me on. It was like, it wasn't trying to be offensive, but he was like, "Yo, I think you're trying to help me, but help yourself, save your own bread." And I was like, "I respect that."
word.
You yeah,
Nah,
you
you
good.
got conversation. This whole COVID shit just took all of that away.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
maybe that's also a factor too. Like you really don't build with people the way you used to be able to. So now it's just like
That meta shit, bro.
yeah, like you like
on that.
you can just randomly walk up to somebody on the street and just have a conversation just off of relativity. Like, all right, we both waiting for something, or we're in a store, we're going in the same store, and something happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it's like you scared as hell to talk to people. Like,
Not me. Like, you know, it's funny because I heard you talking about
Love it.
like the last episode too, like with the dating apps. I don't do dating apps at all. I want to feel you in person.
yes,
I need that
Like, I
vibe.
need to feel your energy. I'm an
Yeah.
energy person. I'm a personal person. Like, so I ain't trying to be stupid, but sometimes I still go in the bank because I want to. Maybe I want to interact with the teller.
Yeah.
Like maybe the teller the ATM can't give me a certain denomination that I
Yes.
want, so I gotta go to the teller. Now maybe I want to interact and say hello before instead of just always doing a machine. But you know, energy is important. I don't do them dating apps at
Hell
all.
no.
So I rather just wait till the right shit come to me and then you know.
I find-
exactly.
That should be the gas. It be a small world. I be hearing
Yeah.
stories and shit.
It's
I'm
all
talking about how
world.
many bitches he meet and just keep the same name. I'm like,
Yo.
God damn.
No, that shit is. I heard you got. My man's was telling. I wouldn't do that shit because I know the hoes be fake. But like he was like, it's really programmed for girls. Like you gotta pay a certain amount, so a certain amount of girls can look at your shit. I was like, that's worse than buying a fucking drink. You know what I'm
Worse
saying?
than the
Like,
drink.
you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like,
That's
what
a
the fuck? I gotta pay them to see. That's Instagram. You know, I don't pay for Instagram.
Nah, but
What
like
you
they're-
doing?
like some of them are free, but still like just the anticipation. You taking them out on a date.
Nope. I'm meeting you at a location well lit. Fuck, I bet you on a date app. I don't fuck what? But somebody on a date
That's
app.
insane.
It's a little crazy.
That's like
You know what I mean? A little
fucking
crazy.
microwavable pussy.
Word. Put this pussy in the microwave, see what it do.
And-
Shit soggy in the middle.
And it's
All
not-
right, one more
yeah,
game.
looking like the presidents or something. It's like you gotta pay just to have access to me, even through an app.
Yo, I'm not paying for it. I don't even like to buy
That's
drinks.
like a bad tone.
Right.
Yeah. Like, oh, you gotta pay for.
Word.
It's like you gotta pay for
Ridiculous.
pussy.
date.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
not, yo.
It's prostitution to a
Yeah,
certain
it's
extent.
more-
And I'm not
yeah,
saying
it's-
there's anything wrong with that, man. Because
hold on. I
prostitution
gotta
is
say
legal in
this,
some states,
ladies.
man. It's a business.
I understand pussy costs. I don't mind paying the rate. I don't mind. But not on that. I'm not doing it on that. That's like I'm not doing it. I gotta do it.
If you're gonna rate
I'm
me,
about you gonna do it in person. You're gonna take my money where I can see it going in the hands.
Yo,
Fuck
and then
you.
and then we forget, like, I ain't trying to be stupid, but it's a mutual exchange. Like, back to my man
Right.
Kevin Samuel, he was like, yo, I'll be paying for something, you getting something from me too.
Word.
Like, you getting the same energy, you getting the same, like, it's a mutual exchange to a certain extent. Like, you're getting pleasure, like, how I'm getting pleasure.
Facts.
So why I gotta pay for this shit? I know it's a different, because men need it in a different way. I understand why they pay for it, you know,
Yeah.
because of biological setup. You know, one day I remember I was talking to my nephew, shout out to my nephew Marvel, that shit was so funny. But I'm like, yo, why niggas think with they dick all the time? Like, that's not me. I'm a female at the end of the day.
Yes.
I'm biologically a female.
I get it.
So I understand. But,
I'll break it down for you. I'm
yeah, then he
I'm
broke
well
it down. He
versed.
was like, yo, that's how we made. He was like, yo, we were created to give off semen, yo. That's how we were made. So when it's time, it's time.
Gotta dump a
It's
truck.
time, it don't even matter who's, it's
Gotta
about
dump
who's
this
around.
truck.
yo.
I gotta dump this truck.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta dump this truck. Somebody's getting it.
So,
You better
when he
get this.
said that, I'm like, oh damn, yo, he's right. From a biological scientific
Yeah, it makes
standpoint.
sense.
I'm not saying that everything that's done is right around it,
Yes.
but I'm just saying I understand what
Yeah.
happens, why certain decisions are made.
Yeah, DDN shit. Yo, you got right there, but that's the
I don't
DDN
know how
rule.
we got here, yo.
Yeah, I know.
I like when you're driving this car. While around your fucking killer. I don't mean to say your whole name. I just it's just on fire. It rolls off the tongue. It works.
It's like
I want to hoop against you, but I just got my knees back, so we should shoot around first.
Nah, that's for
We
sure.
should shoot around first, cause I want to see.
Wait, you still got the J?
Oh, you know the jumper never broke. What you talking to
You
me?
still got the J?
Yeah, it's alright.
What's the word?
It still work. It still
What's the
work.
word?
I'm shooting around with the kids.
What's
the
up?
other day.
What's up?
It was alright.
12, 14 feet out. A little further out. Where you at?
I can shoot from 3, but
Ooh.
I'm used to the 4, so I'm operating down low.
yeah.
I'm a physical person. I like to bang in the post.
Okay.
I'm from them days.
All right,
I'm the
I
West
can defend the 4. I mean, I played the 3, but I can defend the 4.
I want to feel you.
Yeah,
know?
I'm a lot of man.
Like,
I'm just letting you know right now, I'm a lot of man.
I touch you.
And
That's cool.
and you ain't getting through this without no work. So don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you because you a girl. Fuck all that.
Cool.
Play
I
like
want you too.
I don't expect it. So don't expect it.
Nah, he dead ass.
No, I know.
When I was younger, he
I
would
know
not
he
let
is.
up.
Shoot, yo, I fucking playing my girl one time. My ex, shout out her, but we was balling, right? And she started to win, so I was like, fuck that. Give her that nasty ball, anything. Shit got real. She was mad as hell. Yo, she was in her fucking bag. I ain't big no. I hate losing. I'm not a competitor. I just really don't like
I
losing.
understand. I respect it.
I really don't like losing.
I can't play the team.
You have to shoot around. You
Yeah. We won with the guns.
gotta shoot around.
My knees just went out because I had some situations.
I be playing around too much. I feel like slacking.
But now I'm trying to get my shit back. I was running the other day. I was doing some dances at the desk. I'm getting my shit back. Ready to warm my jumper still work in case you was asking.
Yeah, like that's muscle memory. So once you kind of gotta touch it, kind of
spread the fingers,
just gotta feel
give
it.
some rotation.
That's why I make Steph Curry so great because it's like
preach.
people don't understand. Like,
Girl, you need to be on Dolphins. We talked about that the other night.
you know, he's just
impressive.
really, he's great. No, he's
Yo,
great.
the
I'm not
greatest
saying
shooter
actually
ever lived.
he is.
Greatest shooter ever lived.
Reggie said that.
Yes.
The greatest shooter said that he is the greatest shooter.
Well, Reggie's number 3 though.
Well,
So
no, you're right. One of the greatest shooters. One of the greatest shooters.
Reggie's number 3 and
One
Ray is
of
number
the
2.
greatest shooters. You're right. But the fact that they gave him the crown, and because it's like, yo, you have to, your form, when you understand sports and the work and the repetitive and to just, that's a touch, that's a feel, that's incredible what he does.
Literally.
That is
This is
incredible.
what Steph Curry does. This is what I call it.
That's
He
a
takes the
layup.
ball,
The
he
three
shoots
is a
it from
layup
there.
for him.
But physically, he literally gets tall enough to walk the ball over there and drop it in the cup like that. That's how more his shit is.
He's great.
He's the
A
greatest
three-pointer
shooter.
is like a layup for him. And that's incredible when you think about it.
And it's anytime,
That's not,
Yeah.
he
anywhere.
changed the game.
Yeah,
He changed the game.
Niggas can't dunk no more.
Now everybody does.
Now fucking fives are shooting fucking
Yeah, I
threes.
hate that shit.
I hate that shit.
It's
I fucking
annoying.
Joel Embiid broke his orbital bone.
He's out indefinitely. That
Oh,
sucks.
that's up. And James Harden's gonna lead them.
You know what I thought? I was like, damn, this is the perfect excuse for them to fire Doc. By saying
Oh, it's Doc. Oh, it's all gonna be Doc's fault.
Yeah, because you know they were saying like some little conspiracy
He was up,
with
no,
him
he
trying
was
to
up
get some other
27.
coach in. Yeah, they know they're saying they trying to get him out to get some other coach that
Yeah.
D'Antonio. We know this conspiracy theories.
Oh, but
I'm big into sports.
Nah,
like,
we good.
Yeah.
I'm following.
yeah, we good. Yo, I'm telling you, the fact that
Undergrad sports.
they was up 25 and he was still out there, they're gonna say that about Doc. That's how he's gonna be
Yeah, I
fired.
mean that was silly though. Why would you keep him out there?
That
That's
was
not
stupid.
the first time though. He
Yeah.
have him out there when he up. That's not the first time I saw that.
Yeah,
And I'm like, why is he out there? But hey, I was thinking maybe he wanted to still keep the field, get his legs. I
you
don't
know,
know.
you know that nigga break down all the time. You can't. As soon as that winner's in, put the big nigga down. I don't mean to call him a big nigga, but I'm saying in a moment. But yeah.
Put the big nigga
You know what I mean? All right, we up by 25.
Yeah,
sit down,
sit
bro.
down.
Sit
Like,
down. Let's get
rest
your
up.
knees right. Get your knees right.
And the crazy shit, because it's not even the leg injuries.
It's an orbital bone, and he got the concussed, so he even couldn't come back to like game 2. Yeah. Man, you better walk around with that mask because you don't want James Harden leading it.
Well,
Just
that's
the
what
old
they
lady
gotta do
defense.
now.
I'm really liking Boston out the East, and I only like to say that.
I still think Milwaukee is strong.
Milwaukee, I don't believe in y'all. And Middleton's out he got a knee injury.
That's true. That's true. What about Miami? Miami look alright too.
But yeah, they don't want no with Jimmy Buddies. Jimmy Butler's
If they keep
going.
playing, you know what I like about Miami's playing very, very hard.
Yo,
Like what I love about this first round is they're letting them play.
Yo,
like this
they're
is some of the
letting them go.
toughest defense
I
I've
ain't
seen
see
in a while.
they've been swallowing their whistles, no free. I'm glad they are.
Exactly. Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm glad they are.
Let them ball.
Word.
Fuck.
Are you a Knicks fan though?
No.
Thank God. Thank you,
No,
God.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm not
Every
a Knicks
New York we have is a fucking Knicks fan.
No. I have a friend from Jersey. She's a Knicks fan.
Oh, that's
My
it.
best friend is, shout out to Candy. She is from Jersey, and she's from Jersey City, and she's a Knicks fan, hardcore.
Oh,
Because she's my friend, she's my really close friend, like my
Yeah.
sister. I see her go through it, and I'm like, damn.
It's hard.
Word.
I'm a Giants fan right now. It's
Oh
rough.
yeah, y'all too. You're Jets fans. You the Giants, right? Yeah.
Well, what are you? What's your squad?
To be honest, I don't
You
have
like
a squad.
football?
No, I like football,
Oh.
but I don't follow teams because I become too emotionally connected.
I got you.
So
Yeah,
like
you
my
get
favorite
sick.
player is Charles Barkley, and I watched Michael Jordan break his heart when I was very
Oh.
young. And
Beautiful
after that,
pair
I
of
was
sneakers
just
you
like,
have on,
yeah, it was nice. But I was like, you know what? After that, I was like, I'll follow players and root for them, but I'm not gonna get emotionally attached to a team because I'll be all in.
Yeah.
I'm not with that heartbeat.
Yeah.
The
You know
Giants,
when I be
y'all
watching,
just wanna
like,
watch football.
They make
even
you
when I be
sick.
watching championship games and I'm rooting for someone, I'm like, oh, like I get into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that ain't even my team. And I'm
Yeah.
so Madden
I
was
like-
my team. Like,
Yeah. Only team I got loyalty for is the Giants because there's a personal
That should
thing.
have you
But
in emotional
NBA,
distress.
fuck the NBA. Right now I'm a Lakers fan because I like Bron right now.
Okay,
Fucking Bron. Fucking Lakers make
I'm
me
not a
sick.
Braun fan.
But the Lakers show on HBO Max is fire. You should
I
watch
heard.
it. The
My man
building of the
told me it's
Lakers,
good.
every character looks like the person they're supposed to be, and the
At that
acting is
time.
good. Yeah, at that time.
That's
And they
dope.
got like solid actors in there. Like I love Magic Johnson even more now.
My
Like,
man
it's
told me
crazy.
that. You getting some footage? Okay, cool. I'm sorry, my fault.
Yeah, I got you. You know I got you.
Like, I got
You
We
know,
got our guy here too. We
Nah,
can
I
swap.
appreciate that.
Yo, we go.
So-
I told you, Rick. YouTube. Watch us on YouTube.
So
Oh,
every
bruh.
time I hear you
Sneak
speak,
therapy.
and
What's
I
up?
always say this to you, I always say you remind me of Rod Nigga.
Yeah.
You said that.
And before you say that, Lee, and I want to say something too. Like it's because I know because you're a real MC. You can tell it because your words feel it. I like watching like even the scenes you paint. Like you can tell even with the word. So the storyteller's in there, and you got wordplay, so it's dope. But as a because you're a real MC, do you feel it's lame that a lot of female MCs don't write their shit?
I mean, I used to think it was lame, but like as I kind of the game changed and like that's kind of what it is now. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's acceptable. You just get less credibility.
I got
if
you.
don't
That's what I'm
break
saying.
the lines.
Like it's like being a doctor or being a nurse.
Nah, like a PA,
Yeah.
doctor.
Right, or
Yeah.
like a nurse's aide.
Yeah.
A nurse and a nurse's aide.
Like
Gotcha.
that's a registered nurse and a nurse's aide. It's
Yeah.
like you're not really
You did the
official.
2 years, not the
You
6.
got the certification.
Right,
like,
right,
it's
right.
nothing wrong with the certification.
No.
But it's like we just can't respect you as well. I can't say we can't respect you. I'm just not gonna look at you as
You ain't
a
gonna get the
nurse.
same money
Yeah,
as,
You can't
as a nurse.
So it's like it's a different credibility, but I don't really be mad. Like it's just I used to be really mad about shit. Like yo, cause I'm a hip hop lover. Like I represent the culture. Like,
Yeah, you can tell.
but like when I understand more of the business aspect of it, like even in my own artistry, I realize I have to like that business and your brand is just a part of it. That's just a part of it. And I have to understand that more, and I kind of see things from a business perspective. I understand why people do what they do because they just trying to make money. And this is what's popular. This is what's trending. I'm not gonna say I condone it all because a lot of it I don't really like. You know what I mean? But I also try to understand it for myself because this is the business and you gotta be aware. Like when you go to school and they teach you about being aware of the trends. I forgot which course this model if it's for another thing. But one of those things like you gotta be up with the trends. You gotta know what's trending in the market. So even if it ain't your cup of tea, like when you talking about things like I'm a lyricist, right? My man, shout out to my man Ozzy right there. You know what I mean? He's not he Wizard of Oz. That's what I call him. But he does everything. He does production. He records. He's a videographer, and he does a lot of drill beats. He actually got a placement right now with what's his name again?
Shani Milani.
Shadi Ben Ladi. He's an up and coming drill rapper, and so he got a placement. He got a song with him, which is
Shani
dropping
Ben Ladi,
on that. But I don't drill is popping right now. So long story short, me and him we gonna do something together with the drill. Like I'm not a drill rapper, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's like popping right now, and I'm not doing it because it's popping right now. I'm also doing it because it's a way for me to test my skills.
I mean, sharpen.
To the utmost.
Yo, just do it. You know what I mean?
And why not? Cause I have fun. It's like you know what I'm saying. Like
This shit dope.
and the concept. I'm not gonna tell you the concept right now because
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the concept that I have. But me and him, we gonna drop you. We got a dope concept. It's gonna be fun and it's gonna be different. Like you know what I'm saying. So I want to test my skills on a drill beat, and I happen to just. And it only came about because a mutual friend, Ozzy, had sent the beat to. It was a drill beat, and my man was like, yo, why don't you hop on this? And I wrote to it, and it worked out. I was like, oh, it was more like a drill-like beat. Came out dope, and I was like, yo, this is...
That's dope.
I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, okay. So then now, you know, me and Ozzy, he got the drill beats, and you know, that's what kind of... I ain't gonna say he specialized, but that's his thing. And he specializes in a lot of things. But I was like, let's do this drill project.
Camera's nice.
That's fire.
Cameras are nice. I see you working. You see out there, shout out. Get it.
Thank you.
Support black business up here all the time. So shit, support ours. Hey, shit.
That's a
But
fucking
yeah, the other I have to say, like, you just being aware of the trends at the time, like, that's a really important part of it, like, the business aspect of it.
I mean, because I can't rap and I respect the art because I love it so much and I grew up in it. Like, you know, the shit. And just seeing that, like, I mean, because I feel like even before the time, like, even before it is now, like, even with, like, and I hate saying it, but like even with like Foxy and Kim, like Is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you, Rod Dick and Lauryn Hill, like real like MCs, like that's just. I feel like that's beauty to me. You know what I mean? And it sucks. And I don't know. I guess you gotta roll with the time.
Like even the way like a lot of these female artists are today, I see how they mimic like a certain style, and it's like to me a lot of these female artists they're not really saying much.
No.
They just saying it fly.
Yeah.
They just saying it dope, but they're not really saying it. They're not saying it.
They're not even
much.
saying it right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like over sexualized.
Yeah,
it is
it's
dope, but it's like, bro, sometimes I just want to see what you're thinking.
It's like the same style, and they all talk about similar things. It's like it's a handful of artists that there's a lot of other artists too. Like she like don't really get praise. Damn, she's eluding me right now. Damn, from the West Coast. She got the joints with Kendrick Lamar. Rhapsody.
Oh,
Rhapsody.
yeah, word.
You know, it's different artists like that, who, and you know, who do be seeing shit, but you're not really gonna hear much about them.
No.
Because it's just like the drill music. They put, and me and I talk about this shit too. They pushing a certain type of music for a certain reason.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation, but
You talking about the demons and the beats?
not even that. Well, that's about. I would say I'm not gonna say demons, but I'll say frequencies.
Okay, yeah, the
Oh,
wavelengths.
we did talk about
We
that.
talked about the 808s and all that shit.
Exactly, and just different frequencies. I would tap into certain areas of your mind. Like I ain't gonna go there, but so they doing it for different reasons, and I understand that. Like you know what I mean. So I'm not saying once again I condone it, but I understand it. Like so that's why I just try to. But you know.
Okay, Malik, now you can ask your question.
I'm on a timer.
Oh yeah. Turn into a
How much time we
pumpkin.
got? 'Cause I don't do it.
It's like maybe 10 more minutes.
Okay, cool.
Like maybe 10
That freestyle probably gonna be like a few minutes.
All right, cool. I got you. So just real quick, let's talk about Nipsey.
Oh
And just the impact that he had on you.
I love Nips, man. Like Nip.
But only because you made this song, like, you know what I'm saying? You put
Yeah.
your verse on the song, so it was fire.
Like pretty much, I heard about Nipsey like when he was doing Crenshaw and like when he did the album that he dropped for like $100 and all that. I heard about him, but I wasn't really into his music. I happened to when he dropped Rap Niggas, I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. I was like, oh shit, cause I like what he was saying. Then I was like, oh, let me kind of get into this shit. And then I saw his interview on the Breakfast Club. And then I don't know what came first. Either he dropped Victory Lap and then he had the interview, or he had the interview and then he dropped Victory Lap. But with those two things combined, I'm like, nah, this nigga is crazy. And then I started like studying him, and then I started seeing his growth as an artist and as a man. And it was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
Did you cop the mixtape for 100?
Oh,
Or you can only do that on site?
no, that was at that time. So I don't know. They're not. You can still cop that mixtape, but it's not gonna be for 100. That was just at that time. But you can still cop that mixtape. Like you know what I'm saying? But and then honestly, the personal connection too is because remember I told you I was in that toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Like I ended up cutting my finger. Like I had got to a misunderstanding with her one day, and I had to cut my finger and ended up needing surgery and shit like that. And so like my finger fucked up and all that. But the day I got out of the hospital, Nipsey Hussle got murdered, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was just like, yo. And then the day like me and her broke up on Nipsey Hussle's birthday type shit. Like the day before her birthday, the day before Nipsey Hussle's birthday. So I was just thinking about like different dumb shit like that.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then also the reason why I love him because he really try to empower his community. And he try to tell niggas, yo, once again, have an ownership mentality, own your shit. And he actually was really, really doing that. He was on the verge of something really, really spectacular, and they know what they did. So I'll leave it right there.
Okay. All right, that's dope. I mean, I don't know. I know you said you're gonna turn into a pumpkin. I really want to ask this question.
Nah, go ahead.
This is the crazy question.
Nah, you good.
Okay. If you can go bowling. You like to bowl?
Yeah.
If you go bowling with 4 people, this for you too, Malika. If you go bowling with 4 people, who would they be, dead or alive? Anybody.
Oh, like
Anybody.
if I could go bowling with
Bowling with any 4 people.
See, like bowling, I would say. That's
So
like
bowling's
some
fun. You know what I mean? You're talking. You're bowling. It's competitive.
You know what?
You're drinking.
Michael Jackson.
That's
I ain't
tight.
gonna lie.
Michael Jackson could probably bowl.
Yeah, he like a fun dude. Like I ain't gonna lie, cause me and him got the same birthday. I love Michael. Like me and him share the same birthday. So he just like he'll be a fun ass nigga. Like he probably gonna say hee.
If he move off when he get a
Yeah,
strike,
like, exactly.
yo,
He might
if
do
he
some
move
fuck
off when he
shit,
get a
word.
strike, I go
Like,
crazy.
And throw it in your face.
I go crazy. I run through the whole fucking bowling alley.
Oh, definitely Nipsey.
Okay.
Definitely have to be throw Nipsey in there just because any opportunity to be around him would be, I'm taking it. Bowling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Bowling's
lie,
fun.
you know who this? This is gonna be wild, but I would even say Dick Gregory.
Word. Dick Gregory's a smart nigga, yo.
Exactly. He probably, and I know he'll probably be joking and shit, but he gonna drop some
He's
punch.
smart.
He
He
gonna be
forward.
dropping dimes and shit.
Yeah,
I probably
he
wouldn't
forward.
even bowl and just talk to that nigga.
Word. That's what I'm saying. You can buy. Some people don't bowl, and some people just literally just
They just
chop it
chop
up.
it,
That's
yeah.
why bowling's a cool thing to do.
Right.
And that was that. That was your fourth.
That was 3, and then.
Oh, there you got one more. I'm trying to get you out
Damn.
before you take all the good ones. But I'm just like, I already got mine.
These are just. I think about this question before, but it's in a different capacity. But I guess I would have to say Harriet Tubman.
That's
Like, you know
dope.
what I'm saying? Because I just respect her, like, you know,
What she
the
did?
movement. Yeah, like I would just ask her, like, what made you so fearless? Like, what did that feel like going through that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did it feel like having to like force some of your own people to kind of be like, yo, and then having to leave them behind? Like,
Word.
like
Word.
I probably would just want to know like stuff like that, how that shit felt. Like,
Word. I dig that. Okay, you want
I
to
actually
go
want to
in?
have a tattoo of that. I want to have like a Mount Rushmore, and those are my people. It's Nipsey, Dick Gregory, Harriet Tubman, and Michael
So
Jackson.
you can have.
Word.
So if you want to do like
That's
a,
fire.
you want to do like a back tattoo, you can have you guys at the bowling alley. Just saying. It's not a bad idea.
It is.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad idea. You take that, baby.
Who are your 4 people?
You bowl around, baby.
Yeah,
Come
go
on.
ahead. Who's your
Do
who's
that.
your
My 4 people. I thought about this. My first one, because I was talking about when we were doing it, would be Old Dirty Bastard. Because I know that nigga would be mad
Oh, that
fucking
would be crazy.
fun at the bowling alley.
That would be crazy.
Like Old Dirty Bastard, like the young Old Dirty Bastard, not the like we started, you know. We'll talk about that. My next one would be who's my next one? It would be Kobe. 'Cause I think Kobe would be competitive and he would make niggas want to go hard because he's Kobe.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And then for the lady that I want, I know that she's alive though, Michelle Obama. Because I feel like everybody would have respect for Michelle and be like, you know what I mean, be on their best behavior so we can still build. And it'll be a good time. And then Kobe's there. And for my last hit, I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but you know the chick from The Last Dragon?
Oh, nah, I ain't mad
Yes.
at you. What?
Yes.
Wait,
I want her to be there when she's in
Vanity?
the Vanity.
Vanity? Nah,
Yeah,
you
I want her
coming to
there.
the game, nigga.
Right. I just want her, that version, not the old one, because I think like she's like a minister now. I don't know, something like that. I don't want her. I want the freak.
Yeah.
I want the straight freak.
Yo,
I want her.
Vanity was
So she can just be there, Michelle. I'm like, Michelle, you understand? So I can only pick 4 people, and then that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have a mix of everything at my bowling party situation.
I don't know who I would go bowling with. I don't like bowling.
See, you'll be the one talking. So who would you want to talk with? Who would you want to chop it up with?
Damn.
Frederick Douglass.
That'd be
That's a
cool.
good pick.
That's a good pick, but yeah.
I would want to talk to.
Did I make? Yeah, you just. I threw
I
that
don't
in
know.
late. I threw that in late.
I
I know.
threw that in late.
I threw that in late.
Prepare. I don't know.
Wanna
Who
come
do I
back?
want to talk to? Who do I want to pill it?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, just do it, man. Just,
So definitely my cousin Tashana.
oh,
Cause I just miss her laugh.
she'll make me cry. She always make me cry. Sleep therapy.
I don't know, just my people. Who I be going with? Who I be
Come
chilling
on, not people you see all the time. Them niggas you can't see. These people you can bring
Yeah, man,
anybody.
somebody famous. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean now? Like Jay-Z. I know you would like Jay-Z. Would you like to go bowling?
I want to go bowling with Jay.
I'm a Jay-Z rap fan. I don't like.
I don't want to see them ugly ass braids when I'm
Nah,
fucking
I
bowling.
mean, I guess it would be cool, but
Fuck, or dread, I don't know what they call.
What about like an artist you like? You want to go with them?
I don't know.
Like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, sure. I'll chill with Kendrick.
I can see. You know who you would want to go bowling with? Oh man, what's his name?
I would definitely go
Chris
bowling
Hemsworth.
with.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, I would
Oh,
definitely
no.
go bowling with J. Cole.
That's how I was thinking. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Chris Collinsworth, you would want to go bowling with.
Chris Collinsworth. I love him.
Who is that?
The dude that does the.
She does the Sunday Night Football. The white guy.
Oh, wait. Oh.
I fuck with him. I don't know why.
Wait. I gotta look him up.
And
You play wide
who's my
receiver for the
last
Bengals.
person?
MC Hammer's daddy.
MC Light. I'll pick MC Light.
Because of her voice. I love her voice.
She's very smart.
Yeah.
That is dope.
She has like literally the best voice. Her and Chuck D have the 2 best rap voices ever. Like Chuck D's rap voices, like Chuck D's in anybody's lines, this sounds better. Than Chuck D
I
said.
wrote most of them shits.
No
But
doubt.
I wish I had more time to pick your brain. But
I know it's something.
Damn.
yeah,
kids.
I gotta go home to my babies.
I know. I don't hold you up either.
Nah, you good? We still got time. record it separately, so I can just add it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the intro.
Like, just gonna wrap it up, the show.
Yeah.
You gonna say this is wait the ability to pause it?
Cause I wanna add it. I wanna separate the tracks, so I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you, yo. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for taking the trip out here.
facts. Definitely
Which
appreciate
is
it.
thank you for the fire marijuana, the
Onion.
good spirit aura, which is beautiful. Glad we came through. You gotta do. We got like 3 other shows, so
Thank you.
you can pull up on any one of them shits.
I was thinking I would love to come, like I
Yo,
was listening to just talk with you guys, like even if it's not like just have
Hell
a
yeah,
conversation.
yeah, just talk, yeah.
Yo, Dolphin Talk, we do it on Fridays, no cap. Like I know it's, but we talk that sports shit and we get into it. If you talk, I know your NBA, because these niggas look like, I feel like the NBA game is right. So we can come talk, you come on Dolphin Talk.
Them dudes be mad. They be
Nah.
mad. I just keep quiet.
Hey,
You know,
hey.
we gotta be quiet.
We're a free spirit here. We just pulled up in Puerto Rico, we in Japan, we everywhere. We pull up.
Yeah,
So,
nah, you could that we.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
we
in Japan.
obviously accommodate Sundays.
whatever you need.
That's mostly like a free day for people.
Yeah, pull up on any
Okay,
show you
whatever.
want. Whenever you can pull up, just let us know. Whatever show it is, you can do it. We do it. Sneak therapy, bigger than kicks, whichever.
And my Instagram is Boulder Browns World too. It's BALLERBROWNSWORLD. Boulder Browns World. That's one word.
All one word.
All one word. All one word.
In one world.
Yeah.
There you
Come
go.
to my world. I'll be having fun.
Pull
Just
up.
be free, man. Like,
Yeah.
all this ever extra shit, man. We worried about the wrong shit. Like,
For real.
I feel like the more you love yourself, you just realize, and to have knowledge of yourself, you just realize how this shit is just like, nah.
Word.
That's fine.
Word.
So, Lee, send it off, yeah?
It's our time.